Hello, it's the morning after the race, or actually the afternoon after the race. I'm back at Motorland Aragon. It was pretty much 24 hours ago when Toprak, Ray and Bautista were fighting away for victories in the World Superbike races. And incidentally, I thought that sprint race here yesterday on Sunday was absolutely incredible. Best race of the season so far. That move Toprak pulled going up the hill at Checker Corner on Bautista after Jonathan's unbelievable fighting there and defending for the lead. Well, amazing, but Bautista perhaps is the one who should take most of the credit. The way he managed to time that last lap for Toprak to be passed first of all, and then Jonathan, and get Jonathan between himself and Toprak to take some extra points off the Yamaha, well, that really was amazing, wasn't it? So what do we need to look out for now as we get ready for Portimao this coming weekend? Well, there's a lot going on. Obviously, Jeffrey Baus and Geiger and Perez Gonzalez, they're all in the running for the Supersport 300 title. Geiger pretty much needs to win both races and then hope other things happen. It's Jeffrey Baus really who is in the pound seats. By the way, if you can see in here behind, there is a trap day going on here at Aragon today. I've been at the hotel doing my MCN copy, and then I've got to drive back to Barcelona because I need a haircut. Looks more grey, doesn't it, when it's longer? Then again, if it's good enough for George Clooney, maybe it's good enough for me. What else going on? Camshafts. We think Kawasaki were running some new camshafts at the weekend, and it did go to show, didn't it? Because Jonathan was able to stay ahead of Toprak on that back straight when they were fighting away for positions. The big news, though, I'm afraid, going into Portimao this weekend, I can't say I'm too surprised, though, is that Andrea Locatelli, first of all, it was a hole in the radiator. That's what caused the problem and that retirement. I thought it was water or smoke, didn't I? I spotted it about a lap or so before. But for not obeying the black flag with the orange disc, the meatball flag, or the dinner plate flag as it's sometimes known, he has been given a back of the grid penalty this Saturday on the Algarve, and also a €1,000 fine. Seems a bit harsh in a way, bearing in mind everything that he's gone through. Having said that, rules are the rules, and that's a rule for safety, and all the riders really should know. You've got to stop at the earliest possible point when you're given the meatball flag. There's no excuse for that one, really. I can understand it to an extent. He was obviously very upset and annoyed to have lost that second place, and it really was a stellar ride from Locker. Probably his best in World Superbike so far. Having said that, there's no excuse really, is there? I mean, it could have delayed the whole schedule, but more importantly, obviously, it's a safety thing. And if that bike was dropping something on the track, or even if there was a risk of the bike dropping something on the track, it could have caused a big incident. Another thing is, I've spoken this morning with Nicky Tooley, and he's avoided major injury. Well, escaped major injury after that massive crash he had going up the hill, which forced the early stoppage to the race in Supersport. He went in feet first, it looked like. He's only got a shoulder injury. He might even be able to race this weekend in Portugal, which is crazy, really. What else is there to talk about? Honda were much better. They had five top 10 finishes from the 6 races. Lecuona would have done even better. He had, I think it was 10th in race 1 and then 6th and 6th in the sprint in race 2. But had he not jumped the start in race 1, could have been even better. So have they found something, or was it just a Honda Aragon thing? We'll find out more at Portimao this weekend. JT and I will be live for practice on Friday, and then Rachel is back with us after doing her Indian Grand Prix debut on TNT over the weekend. Hope she's not too jet lagged. You need to be on form, Rachel, otherwise, you know, not going to be up to standard, is it? But no, she'll be back, and of course there's plenty of BSB action coming up as well, isn't there, over the next few weeks. So watch out, lots going on. Grand Prix of Japan as well in MotoGP, and I'm going to be in Barcelona tomorrow filming with Jorge Lorenzo and Nick Harris for the latest MotoGP Guru. I'm going to put this down now because it's hurting my arms.